Man, AI has done it again, and it's for real this time. It's for real this time. Check it.
I wrote, DJ Gash is gone for cut your throat. You better worry. You're a duppy. Every little shitty tune you play, not getting no forward here today. You better worry. Back to jail sound quickly.
So I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with dubplates, but imagine taking a song that everybody knows, except instead of them just singing the original lyrics, the artist is calling out your DJ name. Boom. This is like a dance hall, Jamaica. This has been going on for a long time. These are specific tracks that they make for you. It's big in the culture. It's very gray line here. Like, I'm sorry to the artists, but this is absolutely killer. This app is called SoundClash Studio, and it's crazy. Historically, getting these exclusives would mean you have to contact the artist. You probably got to link up with like some WhatsApp group and just hope that you're paying this guy a bunch of money and that it's going to come out, and the artist is going to give you custom recordings, and then you're waiting to get it done, and you're hoping that it's going to be right. You're hoping that it's going to sound high quality. You hope that they're just not in a bathroom with, you know, with their phone just singing it like that, because that has happened. This app is just hopefully doing this on the app called SoundClash Studio right here, soundclashstudio.com. So challenge number one is just, can I make a sound killing dubplate? I've been messing around with this for a little bit now, playing around with it, and I've got some good tracks. None of them are perfect, unfortunately, but they all are pretty sick, and they're dope, right? I would never probably use this in a real sound clash. I'm still here for the artist, supporting the artist and everything. What I like to use this for is for the dark side. I like making diss tracks. I like making funny tracks. If you heard that one track, the Bobby McFerrin, do 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 do, that track is like, nobody's even getting a dubplate on that. I'm just doing it for the fun of it, because that's just going to be like an intro or something. If I'm making a set or doing something funny, I love doing stuff like that. But then you can also get tracks like this.
Who knows
Buju Banton? Who knows Buju Banton? Whoa. Pull up.
DJ Kashi run the please. Sound right back up and left. And a little dead sound test. A graveyard them a step.
That one did not come out as Buju Banton, but it did come out hype. Let's go to this one. This is on like a dub rhythm too, so this is sounding classic already, you know what I'm saying? Pull up.
Drop the bomb, we soon make them sound boy fall. DJ Cache, if you don't give a hit, collect down real dub and you come back quick. DJ Cache, just remember the damn speed limit, cause if you're running the clash, my friend, that isn't a businessman. I run me no in and no boat now, because DJ Cache wanted to do a secret shot.
Yo, pull up that. So as I said, I've been messing around with this thing all morning, and this is crazy. So what you're going to do, first off, you're going to come here, soundclashstudio.com. If you've messed around with AI so far, this should look a little familiar to you. If you messed around with Suno, like, this should all look pretty familiar to you. First off, you're going to come over here, you're going to buy some credits, you know, you got to pay for this, obviously. And then you're just going to jump in. So you can do advanced. And what I have heard is that these are going to be your easiest mode. So full tune mode is something that you can just come in here and drop your audio. If you've seen what I was doing up here.
Cut your throat. Shawil, cut your throat. You better worry. You're a pig. You better worry. Today, you better worry. Pack up your laptop, pack up your crate. Should I never drive the clash? DJ Cash today, you better worry.
Bad move, sound.
It's too late now.
Ask Rob Swift. Too late, fam. You know, I can just make diss tracks all day if that's what we're gonna do. And then you can also just come in here to create artists. So if you've ever done anything with AI, it's always gonna be best. The more that you can give it, like the more information that you can give it, the better it's gonna come out. Like the better your prompt, the better the AI is gonna work. Especially with lyrics. Like if you can write your own lyrics, that's where stuff really excels. If you've ever messed around with Suno, you'll know that like Suno is great at just regurgitating things, especially like all AI. The problem with AI is that it doesn't really have a soul. It's all kind of spitting out the exact same thing. So it's really up to you to do your due diligence and up to you to kind of figure out the best way to get things done. So it's really just up to you to do your work. Like if you just want it to spit out anything for you, anything that works, it's going to be able to do that. But if you want something very custom, it's going to be on you to kind of write those lyrics, write out that prompt, and do your work. So if you're going to use this prompt over here, create artist, this is really just going to give you like something completely custom, something for you. So let's just do this real quick. This is a dub plate for DJ Cache of the Supreme DJs. He is a DJ in Toronto and a sound killer. We want to create a sick hip-hop dub plate that can run in the clubs. This is just like, I'm just coming up this off the top of my head just to give you guys something, and then we're gonna come in here. So what I did learn is, one, there's a huge database right now of artists that you can come up with. As long as it's in here, that's good. You know, Buju Banton is in here. Popcon, Vibes Cartel, Mavado, Elephant Man. I already did that in here. Let's just type E. Look at all of these tracks, like Barrington Levy, Inner Circle. I'm just seeing that just gave me an idea of what comes next. You know, y'all know what I'm thinking of. Let's put an A here, Bob Marley. Like, that's insane. A big thing here, too, is, like, now we can get artists who have passed, like, rest in peace to Bob Marley. Any of these artists who have passed, there is a big gatekeeping culture out there where it's like, yeah, I got this dub, and he ain't around no more, so you ain't never getting that dub, and that's my dub. Again, I'm not a guy who would ever go to a sound clash and start running AI dub plates. Like that, just I feel like that would make you look like an idiot. But as long as this is for your own use, or you're just playing in a club or something and you want to make something funny, or you want to make a diss track towards your friends, like I am all for that. I am not for people making AI music and claiming that it's theirs. Like the people who use Suno and claim that they're now producers and making tracks, that's kind of ridiculous. Like we all know that you did not make that song. Like AI made that song. You might be a great editor, you might be a great producer. Like that's what I kind of rate myself. I'm a good producer. I can take a concept, I can take what it gives me and then turn it into like a real finished product and make it sound hype. But it still comes down to like the work that I'm willing to put into this, how much I'm gonna write the lyrics, what I'm gonna do. Like the work that you put into it is what you're gonna get back. If you're just gonna come in here and write like a 2-sentence thing right here, that might not work great, but let's see how it comes out anyway. So we're just gonna put Drake, let's put hip-hop rap, 808s. Is that in here? Nah, no 808s. From what I have understood, you have to use the tags that are here. You can't just go off the rails and do your own thing. Do I want 2020s? Nah, let's go like 2000s, late 2000s. Hip hop rap. We never messed around at all with any of these advanced options, so probably don't mess around with this. I did have a conversation with the creator of this program, and he just gave me a little bit of a rundown. Most of you guys are going to want to use full tune, easy mode, or create artist. If you are having problems, you can jump up here into the Dubplate assistant. And just kind of explain what's going on, and hopefully it'll give you some feedback on the issues that you're having and how you can kind of fix that. But for right now, we're just going to make this quick little track here. We're doing it in create an artist mode. We're just going to prompt it. Again, you can come in here, you can write your lyrics if you want. is probably going to be better if you write your lyrics, but we're just going to prompt this. It's going to cost us 100 credits. This is a dubplate for DJ. I do find like a lot of times the pronunciation might come out a little wrong. So for me, I got to spell my name phonetically. It's cache, but like that's a French term. And like usually when AI reads that, it just comes out as like hash. So it never understands it. So this is a little clearer, cache. Sometimes it doesn't come out, but a lot of times that's what's going to fix it. DJ in Toronto, sick hip-hop dubplate that it can run in clubs, and then we're going to generate the track. And this is very quick. Like I've dealt with, I think, Music Creator. It was not very quick. It was good. Like it was definitely, it ran off the Suno engine as well. There was a lot more things that you could, you know, kind of break the rules on that Suno will not even allow you remotely close. But this one so far has like blown my mind. Nothing yet has came out 100% hype, but I have a bunch of edits that now I can go kind of splice it up myself and make an actual track out of all the different versions that I've got. So again, it just comes down to like how much work are you willing to put in to create the vibe, create the track that you're looking for.
Yeah, check, Supreme, J's, T-Dot, standing up. Passport stamped up. He flies in just to flatten the room. They try to block the vision, but it's too clear. Blowing through your speakers, making believers out of skeptics on the wall. We got the touch, he got the timing. You got the crowd jumping.
So that is not at all what I was looking for. Not exactly the demo I wanted to give you guys. And unfortunately, that's going to happen sometimes. Like there was a hype one back here. I think I showed you it already.
Running east, sound boy pack up and left. Any little dead sound test. A graveyard them a step. I'm set.
Like, so it's still hype, but it's not what I asked for, which that'll happen sometimes. It's AI. Like it is what it is. You got to work on these things a lot. It's never going to come out right the first time, but it's still going to be hype.
Yeah. Ace Cash, Supreme DJ, Supreme DJs taking over every single coast. Six side vibe, nothing but the highest frequency. Keep the levels peak, keep the sound on his head. Killer sounds every night, killer sound.
There you go. Now you can kind of hear that Drake tinge. I don't know why it came out as a UK like rap artist, but it did.
Sounds for the check, yeah, they scream. They call it killer sounds every night. Killer sounds for the trash.
So like it's cool. You can definitely do something with it. But we are gonna jump over to the full tune mode because this is kind of where it goes down. Like in my opinion, I'm not into like just having it do it for me. Like I like to put my input in stuff. I like to add in everything that I can. Because it's just going to be better. It's always going to come out better the more you can add to it. Always make sure you download your track. And it could have been in my prompt. Like my prompt could have been a little bit too much. Not dialed in enough. So I always like to give it something that you can work on. So what's cool here is in full tune mode, there's a few different options you can do. You can drop in your source audio, like what do you want to replicate, or you can literally just come in here, pick a rhythm that you want, and then put the track on it. I think I did that for this one here, Badness Done. I did it on the Slang Tang rhythm, and I used Drake for that. So this one came out pretty dope.
And again, I'm back in the city when nobody sleeps, but everybody's dreaming. I heard they talking down again, but they don't really mean it.
It's still got the bass line, but it flipped it into like a singing Drake song, which is funny. Not really sound killing, but it's funny and it's very usable. So it's cool.
Funny how they hate the way I'm living.
He just said it's funny and it's funny.
I'd say we turning nothing into everything the hard way. Who's it?
And y'all know that we got stems, right? We got stems out here.
We don't talk about the money, we just move. And we they hit the trial. Think of me, I'm great before the world even knew. Everything a hard way. everybody's dreaming. I heard they talking down again, but they don't really mean it. It's funny how they hate the way I'm living till they see it. The top is getting lonely, but I think I kinda need it. Cash it on the deck, so you.
So as you hear there, it said cash it. That's before I changed it up to say cash A. So that's something that you got to know. If you got a name that's kind of hard to understand, you're going to want to phonetically spell it out. Make it as easy for the AI as possible, especially if you got something like you're using a French name or something, a French word, something that it might not understand completely.
You know the vibe is carried, and we done hit the driveway. I'm at the embassy just looking at the view lately. I feel like everybody's trying to watch the room just look. I'd say we.
Like, honestly, it sounds incredible. But again, it's not like he's not bigging me up every 5 seconds. This is more like a custom track that was like built, which is insane. Just to think about that's even possible is crazy. Sounds identical to Drake. So you can see how well this is going to work. Like the more work that you're going to put in, the better it's going to come out. For this, I just hit Slang Tang. I just put in my sound name. I think I was in easy mode. Put in your sound name. I put DJ Cache like that. And now you can kind of see why there might have been an issue there, right? Because I didn't do any work. I just threw it in as is. What I'd like to do again, I would like to do this one and see what it spits out for me this way.
In every life we have some note for note. Here's a little song I wrote.
And a big tip for you guys, I was told you want to put these markers here. You want to crop it to like where the vocals start. You don't want the intros. You don't want nothing. You just want it to be like the intro to the outro.
Cause when you're worried, be happy. Cause when you're worried, cause when you're. Here's a little song I wrote.
So I'm just taking that one verse and we're going to do it like that. DJ Cache. Yeah, let's put an intro on it. Sound Clash, Killing, Style, boom. For this, we're just going to pick Stephen Marley because he sounds a little like it. I've tried a few different versions. I tried to do just a style tag and that didn't come out. I've done artist tags. Some came out perfectly. Some didn't come out perfectly. So I'm just going to try this one more time. See if we can get what I'm looking for. This one, I'm just letting it do its own thing. Before, I was writing the lyrics out. And like some would come out good. Some would come out good. So I just want to do like easy mode. Let it do its own thing. And we'll go from there. So I hear it's transcribing the rhythm. It's writing the entire track. It's doing it all for it. We'll see if it's better than mine. Like, I thought I wrote a pretty dope track, but I couldn't get it to come out properly. Let's see if this thing can write out the track, make it mad, sound killing, bam, bam, pull up, bass guns. Rah! You know what I'm saying?
DJ Cache leads the war, and every sound boy is in range.
We got
This
intro.
is the moment your sound gets wiped out.
Dang.
Right.
More trouble. But when your test starts, we make it dark. DJ Cache.
Yeah, so it did its own thing. Doesn't sound bad. Like, it sounds cool, but it's definitely not the idea that I was going for. Like, I want this specific dub plate to come out. And it's just like getting stuff to get perfect, especially with AI. You just got to keep running it and running it. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's never going to be perfect the first time. But again, like, this is what it is. It's a work in progress, and it just gets better every single day. Like, he just installed this Dubplate assistant, I believe yesterday. So this is brand new features. There's a bunch of brand new features. He's always working on this program. So the more people use it, the more it's learning, the more that it's working, the better it's always going to get. So something I say about AI is like, it's always the worst it's ever going to be today. Like, it only gets way better from here. So shout out Sound Clash Studio. We're gonna do a few more of these. We're gonna burn out the rest of the credits that I got. I'm gonna make, I guess, like real dub plates from here. I'm gonna pick some real tracks and try and make some real dub plates on top of that. We did the driver already. We've got a couple of those Bobby McFerrins. I'm gonna take all the versions that I have, chop it up, and hopefully I can make like one real sick dub plate out of that. But we're just gonna keep it moving from here. Let's burn up these credits and let's see what we can come up with. All right, so we're going to get rid of all of that. Let's just download these while we're here. So what's a cool track that I might have? Let's do like Bruck Off Your Back, yo. Bruck Off Your Back. Again, we're looking for the track itself, like where it starts. All right, boom. We're just going to stick with easy mode, conscience over here, throw it in. I don't think we need any style tags. Juggling. We're just always gonna keep it killing. Like, I want some killer dub plates out of this thing. Spit it out, see what happens.
Yeah, seconds when we come take the crown. Soundboy tune for tune. They dead when Supreme step round.
Alright, so at least it's got the beat. We got the rhythm in there. That sounded like the Chris Brown part, because I know that Chris Brown is on that. I might have made a mistake. I should have just took the original version. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This could just be a track in the rhythm that I'm playing from here on out. Something I always forgot to do. You want to download the full track. Just the result is just going to give you just the result, and that's what the AI created. So it just depends. Like, Bruck Off Your Back V1. So it depends like how much work you're trying to put into it. I'm guessing the idea behind this is that you're gonna go in there and splice in the portions that you want. You're gonna create the track yourself. There is things in here. Let me see where it is. So you can go to your extend. So if there's a part, like say the first half of your dub is sick and you love it, and you want to add on the end, you want to fix the end, you would come in here to extend right to the end. You're going to pick the area that you want. Maybe I'm getting some weird stuff because I have these information in here. I'm probably going to refresh on the next one. But let's check this track out. I was just going to check the result. Like, I want to see what it spit out.
Yeah, seconds when we come take the crown. Soundboy tune for tune. They dead when Supreme step round.
Yeah, so it is a blend of the Chris Brown content.
Pull up on some. When I deal with your tune drop, hold on, bar up your back. Be the shot one is up. Pop it. What was the shot down, then turn and it agony.
So you feel wine till you rock off your back, rock off your back, rock off your attention. DJ Cash your office Supreme DJs killing every sound fuzzy clash.
So now I got a Chris Brown dub plate, y'all. I got a Chris Brown dub plate. Alright, so there is something. Never add in a version of somebody else. So let's remove that. What I'm gonna do right now anyways, I'm just gonna refresh completely. Let's download this full track. I think I already did, but we're just gonna do it again. We're gonna download this one, full tune. The result, full track. We're gonna grab that too. So I think a lesson we just learned is do not confuse the AI. Do not ever confuse the AI. Keep it straightforward. Keep it up. What else do we want? Let's pick a popcorn. Actually, what I want is, let's go Fever.
Say I'm from Port.
Boom, we're dropping some Fever.
Tick tock, tick, broke it, set it. Me not when it's extra, forget me not.
Hey, we so much
Shot, somehow you kiss so hot it in the forever. Pussy, lover, but
y'all apart, feel it,
broke it, set it, broke it, set it.
Nah, that's not really one. I want Summertime, yo. Summertime. Cartel, bro. There we go. Boom. Let's go this one.
Every massive.
Boom. Let's go with this one. That's better.
Hey, every massive have come along. Go feed until skin burn up. Black gal and rub till vein come up. Summertime in my skin.
Alright, so we got that. Boom. I want to delete all of this information just in case it was like pulling info from somewhere else and getting confused. I don't think it was, but just in case, you never know. No in paint. Get that out. Create artist. Clear. Everything here is clear. We got this in here. Easy mode. DJ Cache. Cartel. We're gonna put cartel. Boom. Create full tune. Let's see what happens.
Summertime. Hey, every sound set if DJ Cache come along. Coffee and coffee in the champion song. If you want to a chance.
I think this one's gonna be hype. Seems like it's gonna be alright.
Summertime in my city.
Alright, so this should be the part.
Hey, every sound set if DJ Cache come along. Coffee and coffee in the champion song. If you want to a chance, go back home. Go for your umbrella cause the gunshots down. Did that sound never bring it down?
Yo, that's mad. This one came out 100% fire. You know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna get real gangster with it right here. We're dropping the slurp, okay? And that's just what we're doing now. We're gonna go at Buju on this just because I know he said these come out perfect. Buju comes out perfect. And we don't have the artist on this, so let's run it up.
Six sound boy drop already. One more dead sound step up on your turn to bury now. If a sound boy one no like it, DJ Cache Supreme DJs bro. Miss a murder, champion sound not afraid. Now we tell any sound boys figure stop test me sound not cause a champion sound a kill with murderation. If a sound boy one no like it, DJ Cache Supreme DJs bro. Miss a murder.
It's not the hypest dub plate. Obviously, a real one would have been better than this, but pretty fire so far. Sounds good, rhythm is good, everything on that is good. We're just gonna grab that Showtime rhythm. Anything come out as Bounty Killer. Obviously, I didn't listen to the whole thing. Full track. Let's do that. Boom, boom. So far, refreshing the page has been a good idea, so we're just gonna keep doing that. I doubt it even matters, but you never know. Let's just pick something regular now. Let's pick like Give Me the Light. Just the Sean Paul. We don't want the Busta Rhymes, even though that would be hype. We're not gonna use him.
Just give me the light, just give me the light, just give me the light. Infect and I let them trend and I grill it with us another buckle of which one of the sides and I got to know.
Alright, boom, same thing. Easy mode has been working, so let's stick with that. DJ Cache, Supreme DJs. Artist tags, Sean Paul. Boom. Run up the tune. Run out the tune.
Twice me up and sell him a dog for that. Kill them, they go tell him a dog for that. One of them no predator. Kill a well back in a chicada. Barrel selling a real pepper. Lion sell it to the champion. I go one and the walk a creaker. Don't know the fuck what you got in your center. When you and the all let them sound boys. Them a fake up. Just give.
Alright, so that one did not come out very good. Maybe it's because I added the Supreme DJs on there. You never know. I feel like the best way is always going to be to produce your own lyrics on this. But even still, like, I have wrote some lyrics and they did come out a little bit funky. Overall, like, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Alright, and we got one more track. I don't really know what I want to run it on. Right there. That's the one. King of the Dancehall. That might get a little too crazy. Let's do it. King of the Dancehall. It's right there. Dirty Beanie Man. Gotta refresh the page. Boom, let's drop that in here.
Yo, let's do this. Palm red, palm floor. Let's do this. Palm red, palm floor against wall.
Boom, we're gonna run that. Prompt. I'm just gonna stick with the easy mode. Like, it is what it is. DJ Cache. Killing. Beanie Man. Beanie man, no betweeny man, you know what I'm saying? All right, boom. So our final track, let's check it out.
Me and the sound, we with me ears. Them don't give me no tricky talk. Don't tell the fuck she just leave it. Remove your sound from here, but make me mash it quickly. Jam it, we go. But they ask me why. Me just marks a question. And the front kick guys. So you ask and shy. Me no beg it down. They want me like a die. Why? Just the right hand shut up high. Cause I
The flow's a little weird on this one.
eyes, I believe between us with the and me for me us life. I think that ever to try and shot shy. One this my even for fight and it's on. Close your eyes now till my eyes are. One breath from the king of the dance hall. Sex of the dance hall. Really can be a sound. I think you're doomed, but I don't want to be misunderstood. Me no want to sound with all the literals. I want to dig in and the bass up I shout. Fashion if it shows them out. The separation between your clowns. Now me a pretty girl. Your body shape so good. Let me introduce you to a piece of home. Close your eyes all. One breath boxes all.
All right, so that one's okay, but let's look at this, right? So for 5,000 credits, you're going to get about 50 attempts here for $55. If you were out there buying a dub plate, like you're spending at least $250. Like that's the low end. $250 USD is going to get you one track. And again, like you don't even know if it's going to come out good. Usually if you're spending like that small dollar amount, you don't even really know if those dubs are going to come out nice. You're just hoping. Hopefully you got a good connect, you got a good guy, but you're texting a WhatsApp number and you're hoping for the best. So long story short, this is a dope little program. We got all the programs out there. You got Suno, Music Creator AI, Sound Clash Studio. This one is dope. Like this one is for the Sound Clashers. I had about like probably 1,600 credits or so. I was able to make like 16 tracks, and out of those 16 tracks, I probably got like 4 pretty dope tracks, like 4 or 5 really dope tracks. A lot of them were just remaking the same track over and over, just trying to get it the way I wanted. But I know that I at least have so many versions now that I can go through and make my own track. I can take all the good parts that I wanted, splice it up into one full original track. And then there's also some more dubs, like the Vibes Cartel one, that one's hype. The Buju Banton, the Driver, that one's hype. It's a lot of playing around, a lot of testing and manipulating and working on things. I assume that not every version is going to be dope. Like we've seen that some are good, some aren't great, some just pass, some are decent. But again, like you could be paying real money and getting the exact same result, not getting what you wanted. If you're down there in Jamaica with the artist, holding their hand, telling them like, I want it this way, I want the flow this way. Yeah, it's going to be better. It's going to be a better experience. But a lot of us guys, we don't have that opportunity. You got to know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy, or you're messaging someone on Instagram, you're messaging someone on WhatsApp, and you're hoping for the best. Shout out Sound Clash Studio. If you guys learned anything from this video, please like, subscribe. I will see you on the next one. Let's go.